and welcome to the Dark Cloud Digital Compendium. My name's Hidden Castle, and I'll be your guide. We'll be looking at a Dark Cloud 1 press disc, as well as a Dark Cloud 2 press disc. That being said, let us begin. The European Trade Show press kit for Dark Cloud. For those who don't know what a press kit is, it's created by a company and typically includes a set of promotional materials that provide information about the game they're trying to sell and is given to the press. These press kits sometimes make their way to the public, and other times they fall through the cracks. So to avoid this, we decided to include the press kit into our digital compendium. The press kit itself is divided into separate files. First, in the images file is an image of an action scene where Tone and the gang are storming the Dark Genie's urn surrounded by a crowd of Master Jackets. I think that this is interesting, as there are many different renders of this exact same concept, storming the Dark Urn. Perhaps this was going to be featured in the game's story. Next are 4 screenshots which depict gameplay. Interestingly, the screenshot with the Master Jacket and Tone shows a waterfall in the background. In the retail release, there isn't a waterfall in the room where you fight the Master Jacket. Lastly is a press quote which is dated at September 2000. It reads as follows. London, September 2000. Sony Computer Entertainment Incorporated are currently developing a unique and revolutionary 3D role-playing game, Dark Cloud. The title will be published by Sony Computer Entertainment Europe and is scheduled for release of winter 2001. Fans of role-playing games will be transfixed by Dark Cloud, a game that challenges the players not only to strategize, battle, solve puzzles, but also create geographical landscapes using the Georama system. Players assume the role of a young and innocent boy named Toran in an unescapable, epic journey of rebirth, revival, and renewed hope. An evil demon spirit has been released and has left destruction in its wake, transforming living things and imprisoning them. Toran has the extraordinary gift of life and is the only hope for those who have perished. He must harness the spirit of those destroyed and rebuild the lands in preparation for a final epic confrontation with the demon spirit. True-to-life graphics will mesmerize players as they create villages, complete houses, hills, churches, volcanoes, streams, villagers, and where they'll be given the ability to control the weather. Seamless transitions between exploration, battle, and creation modes will allow uninterrupted and instantaneous real-time gameplay. With its unparalleled versatility and freedom of the character's destiny, Dark Cloud encourages the players to let their imaginations run wild. There's a few key things that are interesting about this. Specifically, it talks about how the player was able to control the weather, how they're able to place churches and volcanoes, how the villagers who are stuck in Atla were actually perished. A lot of these ideas didn't come into fruition into the final game. Next up, we have this Dark Cloud 2 Dark Chronicle press disc, which is dated February 12, 2003. However, some of the files are also labeled for February 7, 2003, so I assume whoever was in charge of creating this disc was working on it bit by bit. The content of the disc is divided into 2 main files, the first being artwork and the second being an information file, which has a Dark Cloud 2 fact sheet. Let's read through that fact sheet together. At the very beginning, we could see that it has all the target demographic information, such as the target age ratings, peripherals, and platforms. Overviews. Overview. In the future, a rebellion inspires an evil madman to travel through time to eliminate the origins of a growing threat. In the present, a world is dying and a single town remains. An inventive young man, with the help of a visiting time traveler, discovers the secret of the outside world and its effect on the future. Experience the sequel to one of the best-selling role-playing experiences on the PlayStation 2. Dark Cloud 2 delivers a spectacular tale with new gameplay elements, including a new enhanced diorama, which allows you to rebuild worlds. The new invention system allows you to create, repair, and upgrade equipment and weaponry that will help in exploration and in battle, ranging from up to 50 to 100 hours of storyline. The compelling saga of Dark Cloud 2 will captivate gamers as they undertake the two roles of the playable characters, Maximilian and Monica. Maximilian is a young inventor with the heart of a hero who always lets curiosity get the better of him. Monica is a skilled warrior and a master of magic who favors her graceful sword. One day, Maximilian, who has never set foot outside of his town, decides it's finally time to fulfill his desire to leave and see the rest of the world. She uses time travel to visit Maximilian in the present world. Together, they embark on a mysterious journey into the future to prevent an evil madman from destroying the world. In the process, they find themselves assisting a diverse group of villagers, battling monsters, restoring the world, and unlocking secrets that will lead them to their ultimate destiny. Interestingly, you can note a few differences in the plot. Key features: Dark Cloud 2 is a sequel to one of the best-selling role-playing games, RPG, on the PlayStation 2. Engage in up to 100 hours of gameplay filled with monster-riddled dungeons and lands ready to be rebuilt. Explore the unexplored with two different characters, Maximilian or Monica, each with multiple attack forms, special abilities, and upgradable weaponry. Maximilian is a young inventor who is handy with his wrench. Monica is a strong female lead character who can use magic. A new invention system allows Maximilian to carry a camera around environments and take pictures of everything in the hopes that he will be able to create inventions that will assist him fight off hundreds of monsters with a new battle system, including blocking, dodging, and close-range attacks. Recreate worlds with more items, more flexibility, and in greater detail. Dark Cloud 2 contains hundreds of diorama items to collect, including spells, magic, weapons, treasures, allies, vehicles, keys, and etc. Players can even combine multiple inventory items, called synthesizing, to create bigger and better items. Rebuilding worlds with diorama becomes more challenging as players travel through time to rebuild not only the present world, but also the future world as well. Dark Cloud 2 provides much enjoyment to gamers with a variety of minigames, including fishing, racing, and golfing. Dark Cloud 2 combines elements of magic, action-adventure, strategy, and combat to provide gamers with continuous, challenging, fun gameplay. In addition, there's also a file titled as Artwork. Inside this main file are 4 subfiles, which are titled Box Art, High-Res Character Art, Logos, and Screenshots. Inside the Box Art file is a high-quality photo of Dark Cloud 2's front cover. When we look at the file labeled as High-Res Character Art, we can see that it contains 4 Photoshop files, which are the key art of Dark Cloud 2's protagonists, as seen on the front cover. The first one is Max, as he was seen in the North American cover. The second one is also Max, as he was seen in the Japanese and European covers. Interestingly, this is also the same for Monica. The final file is titled as Screenshots, which contains 32 English screenshots of Dark Cloud 2 in action. From what I can tell, there really isn't anything significant or different about these screenshots. And there we have it. That was Dark Cloud 1 and Dark Cloud 2's press disc. There was a lot of interesting nuggets of information found within each disc, such as the 3D renders in Dark Cloud 1's press disc, or even Dark Cloud 2's press disc, which stated that diorama would have been possible in the future as well. In my opinion, the preview write-ups in each press disc were certainly the star of the show here, and I hope you found them interesting. Not a lot of people discuss these press discs online, and that's a shame since they are an excellent resource of information that often get overlooked and forgotten, and I hope you found them fascinating. Thank you for visiting the Dark Cloud Digital Compendium. I hope you have a great day. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to leave a like and consider subscribing to stay up to date with the latest Dark Cloud content. The Dark Cloud Digital Compendium is a YouTube channel that's home to an exclusive video library, with videos that focus on Dark Cloud's beta and cut content. Our Dark Cloud Japanese to English translation videos, like our Dark Cloud 2 canon prequel translation, as well as videos on Dark Cloud debug menus and so much more. The purpose of the Dark Cloud Compendium is to provide fans with a channel that focuses on our favorite diorama RPG series.
Squad alive, we are off!